Hey there, it's Steve
And Courtney.
from Serious Keto, and what do we have today?
We have Keto Bakes Buttery Biscuits Baking Mix.
I'm trying to do this so that we don't get the reflection from the lights on it. Yeah, this is from Keto Bakes, and I would say probably 80% of the reviews that I've done for Keto Bakes I've really liked. There have been a couple of misfires. One was their cinnamon rolls. Didn't love those. Also, their cinnamon bread really sank badly on me, but I know that they've updated the instructions on that and come up with a better way. So I'm kind of excited about these buttery biscuits. You want to cover the nutrition facts?
Yeah, so makes 9 biscuits. So per baked biscuit is about 190 calories. Total carbs is 6 grams minus dietary fiber, which is 4 grams. So 2 grams net carb and 4 grams of protein. 6 grams of protein.
Okay. One of the things that I really like about Keto Bakes is their ingredients. Pretty consistently clean ingredients. And this is just a personal thing. Their sweet products, they tend to use xylitol as their sweetener, which just does not sit well with me from about here on down. But we don't have to worry about that because this is not a sweet product. What do we have for ingredients?
Yeah, really, really nice. Almond flour, coconut flour, oat fiber, baking powder, butter flavor, and salt.
All right. Cool. Now, one final thing before we start making these. One of the concerns that some people have about Keto Bakes, they have it about all keto products really, is price. And I would say if you are a dedicated keto baker, you're baking all the time, then this probably isn't the product for you. You'll probably just go out and buy your own ingredients. But if you're more like me, and I probably do keto baking every couple of weeks, at most, just because it's really not in my wheelhouse. For me, something like this, it's already pre-measured out, and I just got to add some eggs and butter and sour cream. This is worth it to me. So that's my little price disclaimer. You ready to mix them?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Cool. Step 1, preheat oven 400 degrees. So step 2, line a baking pan with parchment paper.
What if I flip it up the other way?
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Double tip.
All right, recipe. We're starting off with 1 egg in the bowl with 1/3 cup of sour cream.
Oh, you need a spatula for that? Probably.
No.
Well, I mean, to get the sour cream off the thing.
Oh. Yeah. And we'll include the links to that awesome measuring cup. So just egg and sour cream. We're mixing it on low. That's low. Once that's mixed, we are going to slowly add the dry mix in, mixing thoroughly. So I'm just going to do like a little bit at a time and then mix it again.
I feel like maybe you need a spatula right now.
Yeah, this is pretty thick. Give it a good scrape because she's getting pretty thick. And then we're going to add in our butter, melted butter.
4 tablespoons, right?
Yes. So dough is mixed. It's pretty thick. Says to use 1/3 cup scoop and drop 9 scoops down. So this is the number 12 disher, which is equivalent to 1/3 cup. I don't know if I should kind of smooth it out.
I don't know. Let's just drop it. I mean, these are biscuits. They don't have to be pretty.
That's true. Okay. So I'm quickly doubting that we are gonna make 9 of these. It's looking a lot more like 6, which is fine. I'm wondering if it's the way that I filled the scooper maybe too much or what, but
Oh, well. Nothing wrong with bigger biscuits.
yeah. scoops just look so nice, don't they?
Yeah. Do you think we should like pat them out just a tiny bit?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how much they're going to expand outward versus up, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it here and hope for the best.
It doesn't look like they really spread because it says, in quote, keep rounded for the fluffiest drop biscuits or smooth down a little, forming sides.
Okay, well.
So it seems like they should hold their shape.
All right, well, I'm going to do an in-between. I'm not push it down too much, but I am kind of tidying up the sides a smidge. And then these go into the oven for how long?
13 minutes or until golden brown.
All right, here we go. They are looking golden brown, kind of rustic like drop biscuits. You want to do the toothpick test?
Yes.
Dry.
Yep.
Will these cool for a minute or two before we dive in? I want them warm, but I don't want to burn my mouth. All right, we have our biscuits. Do we want to do a taste before we add any butter or honey?
Yeah, we should probably take a little bite.
Okay. They are fairly light and crumbly.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Very light. I was expecting it was going to be a lot more dense.
I did too. It's fluffy.
Flavor-wise, it doesn't have the floury sort of taste. You know, like if you're making muffins with Biscuit or something like that, it doesn't have that flavor to it. But most of the time, I think that biscuits are just sort of there as a delivery mechanism for something else, like a breakfast sandwich or sausage and gravy, or... I thought you were going to jump around and say... Yes, there you go. So you've got non-keto honey. I've got some of the Chalk Zero keto honey. And you want to butter up first?
I would love to, yes.
Okay. I'll have to, if you're going to use a knife on the honey,
Yeah.
I'll probably go first on that. So we don't give me some sugary honey.
So, it's kind of hard to spread this butter on here without destroying the biscuit, I will say.
Okay. Yeah, I think that they are delicate enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if, perhaps after freezing them, if you can slice one and make a, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit or something like that, or if it's going to be too delicate. I'm just going to... Yeah, the moment I attempt to spread this, it's a problem. So, you know what? I think this is just a squirt bottle. So, you can just use that knife. And I'll just give this a drizzle.
Okay.
My mouth is like totally watering right now.
Looks really good.
That is yummy.
And
I could also see taking this mixture and maybe adding, some garlic and some sharp cheddar to it.
oh, that'd be so good.
And I think the cheddar would probably help it hold together a little bit better. And is it... Whoops. Mine just fell apart there. Should have set it down when I was talking. Is it Red Lobster? Is that basically the ingredients in a Red Lobster biscuit?
I think so.
I bet that would be pretty outstanding. Boy, I'm bummed. It landed butter side down. So now I've got a total mess here.
I really like it. Like, I liked it without the butter and the honey.
So, and this is from a non-keto person.
Yeah. It's good. The most, common biscuit I have is McDonald's. Like, if I were to get a biscuit sandwich, and that's just, so dry and floury. So...
Yeah, I haven't had
really good.
I haven't had McDonald's in probably 10 years. I mean, I know I definitely haven't had... I think it was when we went to Disney World was the last time I had McDonald's. How old?
It was about 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I like the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, but I'd always have to use about 2 packets of barbecue sauce just so that I could swallow it down because they were pretty dry. Mm-hmm. These, though they are crumbly, they are moist.
Right.
So it's
And they're light.
yeah.
I do wish that they were crumbly.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder about like using them in certain things.
Yeah, if it held together a little bit better, I wonder, if you used, potentially some beef gelatin, or, if you were to use one of the gums, whether a xanthan gum or acacia or something like that, if that might hold it together a little bit better. I'm not an expert keto baker, so if there are expert keto bakers out there who have tried some of these things, please feel free to let us know down in the comments below. It helps me. It helps everybody. But I think that's about it. I want to finish eating this.
Yeah, I'm going to.
So what do we say?
See you next time.
Thanks for watching.
That, honestly, 100% my favorite biscuit. It's good.